tribes contracts and at the shareholders meetings, Mr. Eddie Hamilton indicated that the money's gone. There's no way to collect it. We're out $9.5 million is gone. It just seems
the
that,
governor should answer that question.
well, part of my question is, what is the legislator doing to try to, are they trying to encourage him? What is their process? Because basically, it's the governor's job to enforce the laws. If the laws are broken and he's not trying to do anything about it, then basically he's not doing his job. And I think the legislator, with the power to impeach the governor, should have some kind of weight in swaying the governor to do his job. Because the whole tribe got ripped off, $9 million, and probably a lot more. And it just seems like Eddie Hamilton and Cornell Sankey are just kind of washing their hands and not going to do anything about it. So what has the legislator, as part of the branch of the government, what is their responsibility and duty?
I'll answer it with what I heard the governor say. He said that they were working with the Governor Fallon, trying to get that, but the state was asking 20%, and ITC only get 10%. But in order to, if you want to keep spending money to get this started, that company they bought it from, there's a lot of questions that are unanswered on that. Does the tribe want to keep spending money to pursue these people? That's a good question. I mean, the governor...
Yeah, but I mean, if we get our money back, I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
a lot of money. Just ignore it and say, well, it's too late, it's out the window.
I'd rather have him answer that, okay?
Well, we did ask him that. Yeah. And he basically washed his hands of it and said, well, there's nothing we can do. You know, don't we have law and order in the tribe, in our nation? If somebody comes and steals from us, shouldn't they be held accountable and prosecuted and get your property and money back?
I think the lawyers they're still asking the question on that. But like I said, I'd rather him answer these questions. But
well, it seems like nobody's taking any responsibility for it. You know, we got ripped off really bad, and nobody seems to be taking any responsibility for it.
That should go back to the former governor.
But what I'm asking here is the legislator has the power to hold hearings and impeach the governor if he's not doing his job.
And we're already going to look into that as legislative hearings to see how that was taken, money was taken out.
But also, you know, according to in the Oklahoman and other news agencies, in order for Governor Fallon to sign that contract, it's been reported, and I've never seen anything in print about it, that the legislator had to pass something to allow the governor to sign that contract with Governor Fallon. But I've never seen it.
But that was before we knew how much money was spent.
Well, no, I disagree. We knew in March and April of last year how much money was spent, illegally spent, in secret. And then it was maybe in June or July when the contract was signed with Governor Fallon. So,
hang on.
and no documentation, no anything has been made available to people to see what the legislator's role in this Poker Tribes deal was. And I'd like to see it. If they pass something, then they're supposed to go through the legislative process. And I don't believe this was ever done.
Okay, we passed, I have to look back on that, but as for the money being spent, nobody knew of it until someone leaked that information.
Yeah, well, Cornell Sankey has taken credit.
If that information was never leaked, we would have never known. Nobody in this room would have never known. Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody would have known. We would have never known if that information was never leaked.
Okay, so you're denying that you knew how much money was spent before.
No, we didn't know how much money was spent.
You didn't know, okay, all right.